Okay, and here is part 2 of Radio Signal. My name is Photonic, and we're gonna try and possibly get through a bit more than we did last time. I'm just gonna cut straight to where we left off. I'll make the same choices as last time, and just get straight there. Just so you know, I'll just fast forward through it so you can just see that I did do it. What am I going on about? Whatever yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're basically back at the first store. We went into this store and it just went to the wires and then we electrocuted ourselves. Let's just keep walking.
There's a door to your right.
Yeah?
Your footsteps sound wet.
That was definitely a wet sound. I'm gonna keep walking though. Crunchy, I see.
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps sound rough.
And let's check this door now. Before we go into the one we're supposed to, you know? That's just how it is.
Behind the door.
Oh.
You see the door to an elevator.
Yeah?
Before you ask, no, you can't use it.
Oh, what a fucking surprise.
Let me ask you something. Do you remember seeing one of these down on the first floor?
No.
No, you don't. That's because it doesn't exist.
Right.
Felix Bloom Hospital had an elevator once, but it fell down during the earthquake, and it was never put back up.
Fair enough, I guess.
They eventually covered up all the entrances, but this one remains.
That's a bit odd. As is everything else in this fucking hospital, but...
Even if you were to call for it, the door wouldn't open, and nothing would ever come. So don't bother. Just turn back.
I'm gonna call for the elevator.
See? Nothing happens. Leave it alone. It would be easier. Less tiring, less painful, less horrifying. But your life has never been easy.
I know.
Really? This is what you want? Fine. See where it leads you. You know, if you press that button one more time, then I'll stop leading you. I won't care and you won't be happy. Ever again. So choose wisely.
I'm obviously not gonna end the video here as I just got back here, but... Oh.
You walk into the elevator. You stand there and press a button to the 5th floor.
He just said that the elevator wouldn't come.
The elevator moves up.
You just said that it wouldn't. I wasn't.
The elevator reaches the 3rd floor.
You said it would. It didn't.
The elevator reaches the 4th floor.
I'm so confused.
The elevator reaches the 5th floor. The elevator reaches the 6th floor.
Oh, I see how it is.
It goes on and on and on.
Oh.
You knock on the walls. You ask for help. For my help.
Do I now?
But I don't care anymore.
Well, that's kind of mean.
You're too high up. We're losing connection.
Dang. You hate to see it.
Goodbye.
See ya. Nice knowing you. Elevator ending. Yes. Turn back. I forgot that there was a retry, so we can just keep going.
It's the fungus again. You're back where you started. Didn't you notice you were walking in a circle?
No, why would I? I thought I was in a square.
It's a waste of time to think about how it happened. Just focus on your footsteps this time, alright?
Yeah.
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps.
Keep walking. Splack, splook, coom.
There's a door to your right. Your foot.
And go in here. For whatever reason. What's in here?
Behind the door. You see a worn-down bathroom.
Ooh, what is all that?
This is the place, as filthy and disgusting as I remember. Of course, I knew this was the right way all along.
So is this just piss and shit all over the scene?
Didn't I say so downstairs? I know every nook and cranny of this hospital.
Yes, but how? And also now I'm very concerned about what just happened in the elevator. How did that all happen? You said everything you said previously before that happened just was wrong. And why did the elevator keep going up eternally? Like this, that's like really fucked.
It was a test, to see if you were following my instructions.
Oh, like obviously. You know I have a hard time doing that. There's no fun if I just listen to your instructions without a bit of deviancy.
Congratulations, you passed.
Fuck you.
Look at that. Can you smell it?
Oh.
Makes you want to puke, right?
Yeah, man.
Believe it or not, it wasn't always like this. Back in the day, you could even kiss the toilet lids without fearing you'd catch something lethal.
I don't care how clean a toilet is. If I kiss it, I know I'm gonna die moments later. Trust, like, God.
It was also the place where we first met.
That's not a good place to meet someone. In the bathroom?
You were coming out of this cubicle, tending to your own business.
Dude, I was trying to calm. Why did you have to
Nothing but
bother
a
me?
little kid, when everything was too big or too scary to confront on your own.
I forgot I was a kid when I said that.
And there I was, staring back at you, your tiny frame, and those innocent eyes. Take a step closer to the sink, will you?
I don't want to. Oh.
Yes, it was right here.
You fucking slammed my face
We were
into the
both
mirror.
very young.
What did you do?
You looked at me warily, and me at you with curiosity.
Oh, I don't like the word. I don't like the sound of that.
It was difficult at first, but we quickly became good friends.
Did we now?
We'd play together every day, outside on the streets, or just messing around in the halls. It wasn't the end when you were discharged either. We stuck together, the best of friends. I was the only one who ever understood you.
Nice. Oh, okay. So we were these kind of friends.
And the only one who never judged you.
Okay, well that... I feel like it's not exactly a good thing.
When you grabbed those hard-earned bills from your mother's purse. When you snuck into the mini-market at night and took what wasn't yours. When you began taking those substances and drove others to addiction and thought that it wouldn't hurt to make money out of the vice.
God, it was a fucking... Wow.
When you smashed that girl's face for not liking you back. When you broke into that poor man's house. When you took that knife and threatened to get what you wanted.
I'm a... Wow, I am a fucking... just the worst person.
I always stood by your side, supporting your every choice.
And that arguably makes you worse.
You're not a good person, friend.
Jeez.
That's what I like about you.
Oh.
You were always free.
That's one way to put it.
But that freedom is now in danger. So up you must go. To room 521.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
If you look to your right, you'll see a crack in the wall. Go through it. Here we are at last.
The same room. Same room as the previous staircase room.
There was an easier way to get here. But I had to remind you who you truly are. Now that we're clear, it's time to move up.
Can I go back down? No.
Wait,
What the fuck was that?
what was that?
Yeah, whoa, wait, genuinely.
I don't remember it.
Hello?
Oh, it's your first sin. Don't worry, it's meaningless at this point. Just keep on going and don't look back.
I don't know about that, man. That seems kind of important.
This is the 3rd floor.
Okay.
We're halfway there.
A bit over, but yeah.
You see a half-open door. Walk through it.
Oh, come on. Let me just like stand in place forever.
Focus on the ground under your shoes.
Why?
Do you hear that? Can you feel it breathe?
Why would it be breathing? What? Why is it alive?
Try listening in more closely.
Why is it?
One more time.
Oh, I don't like that.
This hospital is alive.
Why?
Most alive it has ever been.
Why? Am I just in like a some sort of living creature?
It breathes, it thinks, and it decomposes, feeding tiny little creatures that scurry around its halls, just like a person bloated with hundreds of parasites.
Okay, you don't need to say that part.
Just ask them. Those vestiges of life, growing in every damp corner of this building.
What's even going on in this picture?
How do you think they're born in the first place?
I don't know, man.
Fungus grow from death and decay. In this place,
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of that across the decades.
As I've felt, seen, and heard.
Corpses and flesh and blood and everything that makes a living person be.
I don't think that's what makes a person be. Or at least that's not all of it.
It has absorbed all of it and made it its own.
So it's like a hive mind. Oh, why am I still listening? Oh. Oh.
It's starting to get nervous.
Yeah, I am too.
Better get a move on.
Oh, thank you. God damn.
You're scared, aren't you? That this place might swallow you whole?
Yeah, no, man, I'm not into that kind of shit, man.
Of course you're scared. Everything is always oh so terrifying for you.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not into
You know what's funny about all this? That you can tell it wasn't only an earthquake that turned this hospital upside down.
Yeah, that's very evident.
It was violence. Sheer violence. People don't want to die, friend.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
They don't want to suffer, or live through pain, or feel any type of discomfort.
That's true.
They will struggle, harm, and fight everyone and everything around them.
Look.
Just like you did.
Dead? What do you mean my dead?
Violence is all you could ever do.
What do I do now? What do you mean? What are you saying in past tense?
You lived your whole life hurting others to make a quick buck.
Why are you saying it in past tense?
It was ugly and unrewarding, but far better than depending on a measly minimum wage, right?
I guess, but why, again,
As
why
long as you could do what you wanted, and sleep yourself drunk or high so that you wouldn't have to think of anything. Well, nothing else mattered, right?
Truly.
It was a great life.
Let's go with that.
You had fun.
Yeah. Again, why
But
past?
you're always such a damn coward. Always going, I don't want to be like this anymore, or I can be better, or I can get a real job.
I wanna fuck you.
It would be sad if it wasn't so damn funny. A person like you, be better.
Hey, anyone can be better. Shut up.
Let's take a walk down memory lane, okay? Then maybe you'll remember what happened the last time you tried to be better. Take 5 steps to your right and walk 10 steps forward.
What did you say? Wait, what did you say? You said 5 steps, 10 steps. That's all I really heard. Sorry?
A locker has fallen to the ground and blocks your way. Make sure you step over it if you don't want to fall too.
Try to be careful. Ah. Oh. I'm sorry, but that was very forced laughter.
You did it again, didn't you? You tripped.
Shut up.
Even when you're going the right way, you can't help but mess it up.
At least I did pick the right way.
Oh, you've always been like this. So useless at everything you do.
Okay, that's uncalled for.
Why do I even hang out with you anymore? You're just dead weight.
You're not even here for as far as I know.
Sorry. You know it's just a joke.
No, it's not. That wasn't a joke. There was no punchline. There was no humorous way. You didn't even say it in a humorous way.
I would never abandon you. You're just so damn fun.
Don't say it like that. That sounds wrong.
Won't you stand up? Is the floor that comfortable?
Yes. That's not my steps, is it?
Wait. Shh. Keep quiet.
Excuse. Ah. Good job, me. Got myself killed. What ending is that? Radio smash. I see. Yes. Yes. Keep going. What the fuck is that chicken leg? Is there a giant chicken in this building? Kind of giant fucking...
It's gone.
Yeah, what was that?
I followed you up here. But why?
What is it?
No. You still feel bad about that? After all these years? You really are a pathetic little thing.
Shut up.
Whatever. You'll just have to be careful. Stand up and walk.
What was that? That was a chicken leg.
The third floor is
100%.
where all the new patients are brought in. It's meant to bring peace, to comfort them in their pain, to keep them calm, to tell them everything will be okay here at Felix Bloom Hospital.
And that's just not true.
A bunch of lies, of course.
Yeah,
Everyone here is so sedated they can barely even make a noise.
I see.
If you try your best, you'll manage to make out a midnight whimper in the darkness, over at the distance where the rooms are.
Okay.
But we don't care about them.
You should.
We only care about this.
But what? Oh.
Do you remember now? You were hired to paint a mural that would bring peace to these patients. Hilarious, right? You bring peace? But for as much of a bastard as you are, painting was always easy for you.
So I'm not useless. Fuck you.
Nobody would guess you were a ruthless junkie with all those pictures around.
Totally.
You saw an ad in the papers and before you knew it, here you were, brushing the hours away. This is it, you thought. My chance to turn my life around. But I told you, didn't I? That it wouldn't work out. You're just not cut out for an honest living.
Man, anyone can turn their life around no matter how shitty it is. Don't forget that. Don't listen to this asshole, okay? Oh, why'd you zoom in on that?
You were born bad. From a mother that never loved you, but still tried her best to raise you. Oh, she tried. She tried hard. Never seen such a stressed out woman in my life. And what did you do to repay her? Leave home as fast as you could, never to return. And yet you had the gall to draw her so beautifully. You're such a piece of work. You kept trying. You wanted to see the world more beautifully. To see even the bits and pieces of the city that you hated so much in a better light.
Look, I hate plumbing?
But you hate it here. You hate it so much.
I mean, I hate it here too.
You
so.
hate the dirt, the rust, the noise, the smell, the people. Everything. You've never loved. And even worse, you've never found something beautiful.
Okay. Oh. That's
That
nice.
bitterness dawned on you as you painted. They told you to draw pretty scenery, and it frustrated you to not know how. Trees are pretty, someone said, and so off you went to paint a tree.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it. It was too hard. It angered you so much that you hit the wall, time and time again. And then all hell broke loose.
Oh? Huh?
You realized I was right, that you could never change.
What just happened?
So when that little man, just an innocent janitor, approached you with concern, I told you what I knew you should do. Tell him to fuck off and beat the crap out of his face.
I'm starting to realize something. I feel like he's a voice in my head. And he's being transmitted through the radio.
That tree is painted in his blood.
Oh.
They could never clean it. It stuck there like it didn't want to let go. It felt good, didn't it? Even as you desperately tried to outrun the cops, your hands still shaking from the sensation of breaking bones. You knew this was your life.
I'm starting to realize you had a big influence on me.
That there was no way out.
You made me do these things.
You have to reach room 521 if you want to keep living this way.
Keep living a shitty life?
You have to.
That makes me not want to now.
Go in the hole.
Oh. Oh.
Why do you stop? Is something up there?
Probably. I guess not.
Yes. Keep walking. It might be dark, but you're used to it at this point. All you need to do is trust me and everything will work out. After 10 steps, you will find yourself in front of a door. The stairs are just across the next room.
God, it's so much. Oh, fuck. Yeah, turn around. Oh! Oh!
Run.
I think I'm gonna run.
Don't think about it.
I probably should have clicked don't run at some point, but it probably would have just led to smash radio again. I'm not sure.
Just don't. Keep going up.
I don't really want...
Don't. Why did you let it follow you here?
I don't know, man. What even is it?
You said you were over it. But no. You had to let that thing come and mess... We're so close. I can almost hear it.
Again. God.
The sound of that hag's throat as he choked the life out of her.
What? You killed someone's granny?
Look over there. An open window. We're so high up now. Why don't you go a little closer? It's the outside world. Waving at you in all its decadent glory. You hate it there. But where else would scum like you live?
Oh, fuck off, dude. Jeez.
It's the city that turned a blind eye when you first shoplifted at the mini-market by your school. Hungry because you had no lunch money. It's the city that shrugged when you first joined your dad for a bottle of scotch to celebrate becoming a teen. It's the city that remained silent as you saw the beatings, as you were beaten yourself, and as you beat others to vent.
Nice.
Your first time taking money from an unguarded register. Your first time breaking into somebody's home. Your first time mugging under the cover of night.
God, I'm just a full-on criminal. Love to see it.
You had already given up on yourself.
Yeah.
But then that hag came along. You hated her so much. We both did.
And I'm just gonna assume you mean you did? Oh wait, hold on, that's not what I meant.
Always berating you for every little thing you did. Always saying that you should go apologize for your actions.
Sounds like they were trying to help me.
Apologize for what? You were born bad, and this city never gave you the tools to fix that. So why should you need to apologize?
You shouldn't rely on things to help you. You should always try and help yourself. And if people do come around to help you, then don't rely on it, basically. You should be able to help yourself.
And the worst part, she actually made you believe you could be better.
Like I said, just trying to be a good person, trying to help you, and of course, this fucker in my head is manipulating me.
She had to be insane, right?
No, I am for having you in my head.
But you believed her, and you felt bad. Because if you could be better, then what the hell has your life been up until now? It tore you apart from the inside, chewing your flesh and bones until simply breathing caused you excruciating pain. You wanted a way out, a way to feel better forever. And when the hag saw you trying to sneak into the house, with a bag full of who knows what, enclosed dirty with blood of another, that was when we knew what had to be done.
No, you.
It was as simple as grabbing the lead pipe leaning against the wall, and swinging it as hard as you could. Her skull cracked, making a terrible sound as it did. Her body fell limp to the ground. It made no further sound. It didn't even move a finger.
That's what death is.
It was just a corpse, so devoid of life, you couldn't even feel sad. I watched your face, you know. You were smiling.
Sure.
It felt liberating. Finally free from that hag's watch. Finally free to feel comfortable with who you were.
I just wasted the one thing that could help me.
No more guilt. No more doubt. Only happiness ahead. Except, she wasn't dead. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Middle-aged woman assaulted in her own home, said the news. Nobody could pin a murder on you. You were far too good at covering your tracks.
Of course I was.
But when you learned she was still alive, it changed everything. She had been taken to Felix Bloom Hospital, where people come to die.
Yikes.
But here's a catch. They have to be alive for them to die here. You asked about her downstairs, and what you heard terrified you.
Oh.
The next time she wakes up will be her last.
Oh.
Cops are like vultures. They don't care about justice. They just want to incarcerate as many people as they can.
I wouldn't say that's completely true.
The moment that woman wakes up, they'll make her squeal. And there goes your freedom. You can't allow that.
Though I'm sure that they wouldn't have to do anything else. I'm sure she'd be more than willing to just say.
You must get to her before she ever gets the chance to speak. You must finish the job. That's why we're here.
Oh. That answers a couple questions, but also opens up a few more. Like, this is supposed to be abandoned, right? Like, why was she taken here?
That's why we must go to room 521, where the hag is taking her final nap.
I don't think that's fully true.
But if that thing is here, your first sin, then you must be having second thoughts.
Yeah, from you, dumbass.
You coward.
Fuck you.
What? Have something to say? Then say it. Grow a spine. We're in this mess because you couldn't even kill a person right. So how do you expect to stand up to me? You're a pathetic piece of trash. The scum of the earth. A person whose sole purpose is to be a walking stereotype for suburban moms to point and say, "Never turn out like that, son."
Suck my balls, bitch.
So don't you dare talk back to me again. Don't even think about it.
God, I fucking hate you.
I made you who you are. I'm the only one who's ever remotely liked you.
Right there, that's exactly what I needed to hear. You are just a voice in my head that's been manipulating me.
So if you don't want to lose the only person who's willing to give a shit about your well-being, then you're going to stop moping around and go. Is that clear?
Yes.
Alright. That's much better. Now listen, this floor is not like the others. I won't go into specifics because you'll get confused otherwise.
I might need a Pacific suit.
But it's like a maze up here. It's designed in a way so that patients can't find their way out.
Oh.
Locked in their rooms, they go in and out of consciousness, confused. They think they're at home, still healthy. All they do is walk around, tiring themselves out until they can no longer move. That way they can be safely contained, and later transported upstairs to meet a quiet end. These patients haven't seen another person in so long that I can't even imagine what they'll do to you. So you can't open any door you see, other than the one leading up the stairs.
Oh, really?
I know how to get there, but it's difficult. You'll have to do precisely as I say. If you do anything wrong, even just by a single step, then I won't know how to get you back on track. Don't screw it up this time.
Okay. Lots of pressure on me, huh?
Take a deep breath and open that door on the count of 3. 1, 2. There's a hole in the wall to your left.
That looks like my right. Turn the radio off. How do I do that?
It finally got through.
What do you mean?
Where are you right now?
Hiding under a sink.
A sink? A sink where?
I don't know.
No, this isn't happening. Shit. It caught you, didn't it? And you ran away like a coward. Ran and ran and ran until you lost track of everything.
What else was I supposed to do?
Now you don't even know where you are.
Of course.
Is it still following you?
I don't know.
What a help you are. This is bad. I seriously don't know how to get you upstairs now. It wouldn't be hopeless if it wasn't for that thing. It's onto you. It wants you.
It's trying to help me.
And if it gets you, then you can kiss everything goodbye.
It wants me to turn the radio off.
What?
It wants me to turn the radio off.
You can't do that. It's impossible to navigate this place without me. Unless... Okay, I have an idea. If it's coming after this radio, then we'll have to do things a bit different.
Oh yeah?
I will describe to you a few landmarks and give you instructions. All you have to do is find the first of these landmarks and move as I'll now say.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
First, take a left at the hole in the wall.
Left at the hole in the wall.
Then take a right at the door sign.
Okay.
Finally, take a right at the Christmas poster.
I've already forgotten the first two.
Right after the Christmas poster, open the door. In between these landmarks, keep moving forward, no matter what you hear or see. Simple, right? You'll have to wander until you find the hole in the wall. I won't talk. If I do, then that awful creature will keep coming at you.
Fair.
But I will whisper. A single word, to let you know where you are. You must be absolutely sure you can remember these instructions before heading out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I have already forgotten.
Want me to say it again?
No.
You have no other choice but to go. This is the last of me for a while. Good luck, friend.
Don't call me that, you fucking fuck. Okay. Well, now that that all happened, and at the time we are at, I'm gonna end it here, and we'll continue from here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Radio Signal. It's definitely gotten a lot more interesting, and it looks like it's only gonna become more and more intriguing as we continue. Some questions have been answered, but it's only left more to be answered. So, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell for future notifications on my videos, leave a like and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.